Hey guys, back again with a fantastic review. I know I just showed a video featuring Elizabeth not too long ago, but I really want to get the review out of the way because I am super stoked about this figure, as I said before. Do a quick pan down. I'm joined here by Mason.
What up?
And he'll be giving his thoughts on this figure as well. There's a certificate of authenticity. I don't want to take the camera off the figure in fear of the focus going out of whack. I'll go ahead and get a good view of it. And I'll also be panning it here. That's a pretty big base. Well, way bigger than my hand actually. Actually, you can see back there is the signature by Ken Levine. And then I will be doing a pan. There we go. Now, I have to say, for a hand-painted figure, it's probably one of the best I've ever seen. It's not like most of these other figures that go through a process, or a processing machine. It actually is painstakingly 400 of these have been hand-painted, and I can just imagine how much of a pain in the ass that is, excuse my French. But every single detail has been caught in this figure. Or statue, I should say. I shouldn't call it a figure. Now I want to start out with the price. Now this statue without the base stands at 12 inches. It is signed by Ken Levine. The unsigned I think runs for around 250. The one that's signed actually runs at 500. All in all, it cost about $532 after shipping. Or that might not even been shipping. That might have been just tax. Get a good detail on the good view on the cigarette there. It's just very, very classic, and I only found a few flaws in it, as it was hand painted, so there are going to be a few tiny flaws. And mainly it's on the dress, and I've tried to wipe those away, those little white dots that you see there. But it ended up just being, I think it's just paint. Camera's already starting to go out of focus, alright. I think it's just paint. From when the dress was being painted, just tiny drips, but they're barely visible. There's a few on the front. If I can get to the back here a little faster. And then there's a few on the back. Right here, you can see kind of like a wet spot where I believe maybe there was too much paint put onto it, but you know, since it's on the back, I don't really pay much mind to it. I have OCD, so I tend to look at everything a little bit more than most do. But I'm glad that it came in one piece, you know, no pieces missing or anything like that. The colors are absolutely vibrant. They stand out. Everything from her hair to, you know, the red of her fingernails and lips. It all comes together very nicely. This is one it's basically the pride of my collection right now, just because it is signed, but also because it's one of my favorite characters of last generation, which ironically came at the very end of the generation. But she's tough. If you haven't played Bioshock Infinite, I highly recommend the game, and also the DLC Burial at Sea. Now, let's get Mason's thoughts.
What's up?
So what do you think of it?
Oh, I think it's pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, like the paint detail is is awesome. You know, is awesome. I'll give it I would review it like a 9.6 or 7 out of 10.
You read my mind. I also give it around a 9.5 out of 10. The only flaws in it, the price being extremely high, but it is pretty understandable for them only having 50 of them signed. But the bits of the dress, not the dress, but really the skirt, is the only flaws that I see as far as paint goes. There is some of those, or one of those dots on the leg here. I can't really get really good view of it. There we go. You can barely see it on the video. But I just, for $532, I wouldn't have, chosen this one as far as the tiny specks of paint, but I'm assuming from another review video that I've seen that these specks have come on all these figures as far as when the process was being done. But yeah, other than that, it is a flawless figure. It's my absolute favorite so far, and I'm really glad I got it. Usually I'd be cringing at half of $1,000 being spent on something like this, but it is a collector's item. It does have the certificate of authenticity, and it looks really awesome in my display. Very, very good. And it's got me playing Infinite again. I'm actually going through all the BioShock games right now, but just to circle around to Infinite. Now, that's about it for this review. Next time, I will be reviewing Risty. Y'all have a good one. This has been RivenZero and Juggalotus. Say goodbye.
Bye.